Hello and welcome to another episode of the Farr Show, where I am Damien Farr, and we're doing a really quick one because this is a bad movie. I don't really want to talk about it too much, though it is a bad movie, but I loved it because of how bad it was. It was almost so bad it's good, which I thought was funny. If you know what I'm talking about, Morbius. We're talking Morbius. Some basic info on this movie. It's directed by Daniel Espino and written by Matt Cisa and Burke Sharpless. No idea who any of those people are, so that's already a good sign right there. Let's talk about the cast quick here, where we got Jared Leto as Dr. Michael Morbius, Matt Smith as Milo Morbius. We got Adrian Ajorni as Martine Bancroft, Jared Harris as Dr. Emil Nicholas, Al Medron as Albert Al Rodriguez here, and then we got Tyrese Gibson as Simon Strout. So, the plot. This is where the cast is alright. I'll give them that. The cast is alright. They're doing their best with what they have, which isn't much. So, really the big thing is to say, this movie's bad. So, the plot is, Michael Morbius is a kid that has some sort of disease. I don't know the name of the disease off the top of my head, and I'm not going to look it up because this movie isn't worth looking it up. Has this disease that's killing him slowly. Needs to get blood transfusions every 3 hours or every day, 3 times a day, something like that. Well, there's a new kid that comes in, and the new kid nearly dies because his machine breaks. He fixes it quick, and the doctor's like, "Wait, you could do this? We need to get you somewhere where you can excel." So gets him into a scholarship program where he becomes a really big, well-known doctor, and he eventually makes a cure, but then gives himself a disease again, in a way, like a monster that needs to consume blood. So ironically enough, he needed 3 things of blood a day, and now he made it worse, technically speaking, which I thought was kind of weird, but still. And then Milo, his best friend, figures out about it, that, hey, I need this, give it to me. So he steals it and then gives it to himself, and, well, he becomes the bad guy. Spoiler alert, I assume you knew that was coming, that he was going to become the bad guy. So I think it's kind of cool. So they end up fighting each other in the end, and Morbius wins. Pretty basic plot. Well, what do we want to talk about? The post-credits, where Michael Keaton comes back as the Vulture, which is insane to think. So now I'm starting to think that this Venom Morbius universe also has the Vulture. I think what they've done here, because the Vulture came in, obviously you can't really bring in Mysterio because Jake Gyllenhaal died. I understand that they did that in Spider-Man No Way Home, but, can't bring him in, I would assume. I assume he was a one deal and then one and done. But I feel like you could get away with bringing in Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man into this universe. And, they've come out of their own universes, and they were sent back here instead. I think that'd be kind of cool. Honestly, I think that'd be a cool concept. And then eventually, once Tom Holland leaves the MCU, he'll come here too. Same with all the villains. Instead of being transported back to their own universes, I think they've all come here, which I think would be kind of sweet. Well, all of them that moved. I mean, Venom did not come from Spider-Man 3, so he'll stay in the Spider-Man 3 universe. But I think it'd be a really cool concept. Sony Spider Universe here. Then they got into the Spider-Verse. How are they going to put that in here? I think they need to merge them all into one universe. Somehow. Where they all tie in together somewhat. I think that'd be kind of sweet. So, what did you think of Morbius? I'd give it an F. It's terrible, but if I'm grading it with, a bias, I'd give it an FAR. It's so bad it's good. So tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and have a far off night.